It has many layers like onion. All right, it's time to start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream tonight. Happy Friday night. We are ready to play some more Scarlet and Violet. I see DB right away. He still didn't get rock rough. That sucks. Welcome to stream, everyone. It is your host, Wildcat Lime, joined by Gray Melody, that's hidden off in the distance in the background. He is unseen, but he will not be unheard. Just a quick, super recap on the last episode where we left off. Carmine, I don't know. I think it's Carmen. People argue. Carmine, Wildcat Lime, our protagonist. Carmine interact with Kieran, who somehow out of a blinding emo rage, Carmine, okay, but somehow in a blinding rage unleashed Okidogi, Monkadori, and Pheasantipity. My God, I'll do a marker for that. But now it is up to us to go and stop these troublesome trio that are going to cause mayhem, mischief, or just silly gimmicks across the land. So that's what they're just going to go beat up the poor ogre pawn. So it is up to us to put them back in their place, and that's what's going to begin our part one of the trifecta series of dealing with the triple threat. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% where we got to go from here because all of a sudden we've seen them run off, and then our little emo friend went and threw a fit somewhere else. Our Pokemon are hurt badly. Well, not badly, they're injured because they're not that good yet. For those that, kind of missed out on everything we were doing here, we do have kind of a new party. I'm not using any of my Pokemon from the original story. I am using all new ones in this region. So it's kind of rough not having your level 100 Pokemon to go and beat the hell out of everything. So they're still in the works, learning moves, building up their stats. But yeah. But anyways, how is everyone doing tonight? Gray, how are you doing? You're here, you exist. Did you see the pic I sent in general chat just recently? That was the one that I threw in general chat, was me. Yeah, I'm speaking off of DB. He just posted asking. What? Oh my God, that's hilarious. So DB threw in chat, seems legit. Let's see. Yeah. Here, let's see if I can share that real quick. Here, I'm going see if I can bring that up real quick. Okay. There we go. That one will work. I have to bring this right here. Okay. I mean, it looks legit to me. I can't get like the full great picture. There we go. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. It's just got a hand right there, and it's just a little baby whale. I mean, it looks like it could be a pre-evolution of Kyogre, but you never know. Yeah, that's interesting. I personally probably wouldn't go for it. Okay, now we need some heals. Why is there not a Pokemon Center here? We need to find a Pokemon Center, and then we gotta heal everyone. Or I think I have enough stuff here. This is the nearest spot, the community center. They really do not have the Pokemon centers scattered out like they do on other ones in the other region. This one? Is that even a center? That's more like a tent. That's like when you're at a sportings event and then there's the little nurse tent that's way tucked in the corner for anybody that randomly gets hurt. So Wild, are you going on Tackles, the new 7-star raid? I am so far behind, I don't even know what's in the new 7-star raid yet. Ooh. Yeah. Of course we're going Tackles that. Tell you then. And that's a oh yeah, sure enough. He is so. Oh, never mind. I see people are using Charizard against them. I don't know if that's a good one. I have my doubts about Charizard being a raid fighter user. Yep. And then we will find out that the Decidueye uses Rock Tomb, and then he one hits. Okay, so then we do have a fighting chance. Is it going to be a good fighting chance? I don't know. When is the release date on that? Oh, it started already? How did I miss out on this? Oh, you can't hear Gray? Try talking, Gray. Oh no, you're not. You're not being displayed. Okay, I think that should work now.
So?
Yep, that's better. That's weird. Sir, Gray can be heard now. Doing the Decidueye. That will be one I have to go after, but thank you for letting me know, DB. I totally would have had this whole entire conversation with them and been none the wiser. Okay, Chuck's gotta get a boost to his water type moves because he did not. Is it a he or she? Yeah, it's a he.
It's a he.
It's a male. But we can't.
Remember, we had that whole thing of you just trying to get one period, and the first one you came across was male.
Yeah,
and then 5 seconds later, you got a female one to pop up.
And it's like,
after we already completed the trade.
Yes, yes, I remember. Hydro Pump. I mean, Hydro Pump is so inaccurate sometimes.
So they brought Scald back.
They do have Scald back.
It is a TM. You you can craft or
Okay,
find.
let's see. I'd have to go back to the gimmick center to get it, but I would prefer Scald because I do favor that move. It's a good move. So are you saying we should? That's a tough one because the raid's only going on for this weekend, isn't it?
I think it'll be up for at least a week.
Okay. We might do that as a Wednesday stream. Possibly.
I'm hearing a good Pokemon is Toxtricity, but I don't have a shiny one.
I mean, you don't need a shiny one.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I agree.
Because I need to hunt it anyway. Because it's one of the few Pokemon that I don't have as shiny.
Toxicity. We could do
Toxtricity.
Toxtricity. Toxicity. Okay, where is this skull? Chilling water. Chilling water would. Oh, nah, that's too weak. Liquidation wouldn't be a bad one either.
No, liquidation's no good.
It can't learn it.
Milotic is more of a special attacker.
Yeah, flip turn. Water pledge. Scald. There we go. Wait, what do you mean I don't have the materials? I need poltergeist powder. I haven't seen.
So poltergeist only shows up in a very few select areas.
I know, and I already hunted like 3 of them already, and I thought I had enough powder left, but apparently not. Can't I trade in like 1,000,000 slowpoke tails for it? And
no, because you only trade for league points, not for materials.
It just baffles me that you can sell materials, but you can't buy any there. You know, that would be probably more useful.
You just need to get lucky and get an artisan form poltergeist outbreak.
Yeah.
Which I am currently doing right now.
What?
I got very lucky today, and a artisan form outbreak showed up.
Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay, this matchup doesn't make sense with this environment. Like the Stanler and everyone, but then you have this guy that pops up here, which is only supposed to be in snowy regions.
I mean, not necessarily. He's also a ground type.
Yeah, that's true, but okay, we are getting distracted. We gotta get back on track. We got to. Speaking of said shiny timber. Oh. Yeah, congratulations on your random timber. Can we trade it back? Is it a crocodile?
Oh, yeah. Crocodile. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Girder evolves through trade because he's basically the Machamp of the region.
Yeah, we can do that. I still feel like they gotta bring back, or they gotta have the Link trade cable item for evolving Pokemon in this.
The nice thing, if you want your Geodude to evolve, your Graveler, excuse me, you can actually just transfer it over to Legends Arceus and evolve it there, and then transfer it back.
Oh, but you can't do that with some other Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that you can't.
Glory 3, we're just visiting our humble little hall. Oh, what a dingleberry. We offered them a platter of our special Kitakami mochi. Is it mochi?
Mochi.
Mochi. Packed full of our best herbs. The loyal three gobbled them up in a flash. So,
You
are
ever
they-
had mochi?
I can't say that I have.
I've had mochi.
Kitakami mochi are full of nutrition. The loyal three are bigger and stronger now, I'm sure.
You get some good like ice cream mochi. Solid.
I'm gonna have to try it. But those lousy three are the bad guys. The mask belonged to Ogre Pond. Ugh, I really wish I could tell them everything. It went once to the Senna Oni Mountain. Finish off the terrible ogre that lurks in a dreaded den. Uh-oh.
Revenge murder.
I know, like, this is the situations that piss me off the most in games, is when, you know, the town people are so ignorant about a situation, and it's like, oh, we have the two protagonists that have to stop them. Let's return its mask. You head to the dreaded den and help Ogre Pond. I'll go back home and get the mask fixed up. Give me the mask and the crystal. And then she runs off with it and sells it online on eBay. Makes 1,000 Pokebucks off of it. No, I haven't had mochi. Mochi?
Mochi, yeah.
I over question myself with some of these words. I do want to try it. I've had people equally
I
surprised
think
that I never.
a couple of our local Asian food markets sell it. 'Cause that's where I got mine.
That's why you gotta take me there and get me some.
You live closer to them than I do.
But I mean, I won't know what to buy. You'll have to come over and buy me some. I'm too broke and you're too rich.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe if this job works out.
Oh boy, I sure do love being a random citizen cheering for the demise of a silly green bean, even though it did nothing wrong. Yeah, it really didn't do anything to affect the townsfolk, so...
I mean, it did murder those 3 Pokemon.
yeah.
Mind you, those 3 Pokemon were assholes, but... I mean, did they deserve to be murdered?
Yeah. I mean, if we look back to everything we do in Baldur's Gate...
Yeah, there's a lot of murdering involved.
Yeah, there is a lot. And you know what?
A lot of unnecessary death.
I thought about your comment too more about how you said that I'm breaking character, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I gotta get more in character with the theme of my guy. Ooh, secret tunnel, secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Aside from pummeling 3 ugly asses animals with a crudgel. Crudgel. I'm going be stupid and ask what that
It's
is.
a weapon.
Oh, okay.
It's like a spiky baseball bat.
Okay, I always called it a spike club. I didn't know it had a specific name like that. Look at me being ignorant and dumb and stuff. Is this its den? Or is this just Random place.
No, that's a random cave.
Oh, this is a random cave, so this isn't its actual den. I never found this
No,
before. So.
Ogre Pond's den is just like a tiny little room.
Oh. Maybe I was reading into this too much. I'm so used to the other games where, like, if you're going into a legendary cave or something, it's like a bunch of puzzles and everything.
Well, the story with the Ogre Pond is it lived in a little cubby with its owner before its owner got murdered. Or at least I think the implication is the owner got murdered.
But those three didn't do anything wrong. Except murder. Murderers!
Now, at this point, Mild's only goal is to bang Karlach. Not eat people's hands out of portals.
Yeah, so I still have a lizard folk as a character, but he doesn't have the same mysterious, menacing vibes as the other one I played for some reason. So yeah. So here, just a minute. Let me find a spot where I'm not going to have 500 Pokemon try to harass me after I collect these items, so I can fully describe it. Okay, exit. Good. Ooh, Ani Mountain. So we're close-ish. Anyways, Oni. My bad. I'm so horrible. I came into the stream with confidence that I wasn't going to get any words wrong, and I've been hitting that thing crazy. Was the original's vibe dismemberment?
So they have this thing called, was it the Dark Desire, is it?
Yeah. It was I never dove.
It's actually a character selection option.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can have that. But mine, so what I picked was a lizard folk. He is a dragonborn of like the thunder dragon race, I believe. He doesn't have, you know, that dark desire as a character option, but the way I'm role playing it is I created a self-imposed backstory on him that he grew up in a regular human village, but he was constantly harassed and eventually pretty much kicked or ran out of the village. So he ended up living in the woods with Mother Nature and that, as an outcast and that for many years. And that's why he's a druid character, because he got in tune with nature. He got used to talking with animals and everything, but because of how the situation happened to him, he very much despises humans or humanoid beings in general. But he's not a stupid creature, so he will go along with the flow if it comes to better means. But originally he does not like the human race whatsoever. So listen, they're asking, mind helping me? Yeah, I'll help you real quick. Here, let me connect to the internet, because that's what I always forget to do. No, I don't want to save. I want to connect to the interweb. But yeah, that's my character backstory. I don't think Gray picked the backstory for his at all. I mean,
I bullshit one right now.
You can bullshit one, but then you have to hold true through it, through the playthrough.
I don't think it'll be that hard.
No. Okay.
My character is a drow. Remember, I chose like folk hero.
Yeah.
The only reason my character is a folk hero is because he does nice things to people to try and impress girls.
It's not even a he, it's a she. Oh, okay.
Exactly. I said she.
I thought you said he, my bad.
No, she's a...
Oh, look, a rock ruff.
A very thirsty lesbian.
Yeah. which is head over heels for Shadowheart. And I think that's why, further into my story too, I think because of traveling so much with Grey Melody, or Octavia is his character's name, and Shadowheart, and seeing that relationship blossom, I think I got a little jealous. So when I came
You
across,
tried to make Lizelle work.
yeah, I tried to make this ogre looking chick work, but she has such an attitude, and that's why I despise humanoid beings so much now. But then I met Karlach, which it was love at first sight for my character, so that's why he is so thirsty for Karlach. I think a little bit because of that relationship Grey and Shadowheart has, but also her personality just matches what I would want to see in a female character on a game. So okay, let's do this. To the Poke Portal. We'll do a link trade, and we'll do link code. We'll do.
While you're at it, we might as well do one that I need to do also.
5798.
I have a shiny phantom that needs to be evolved.
We'll do 579890.
I'll wait till you're done with DB first, though.
Yeah, we'll do DB. I'll help you with yours, and then yeah, I'm going to look at a message on my phone when yes, 5790. But yeah, that's pretty much the backstory, and we've had quite adventure so far. Oh, craziness. I think one thing though we gotta stop doing is stop doing like game resets when we don't get our way.
We kind of die a lot.
We do die a lot.
I don't think we really get much of a choice in the matter a lot of the time.
I do wanna, if we're not bored of the game by the time we get done with this playthrough, I do want to do another playthrough where both of us select completely different kind of characters, classes, and that. And what we have to do is there's a no death reset, so if we die, we gotta choose new characters or something. That's how they originally play it in original D&D. I'll be honest. I did not think it completely through. Great, wait until you see what I traded him. Or if you've seen.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, it was
I missed it. Was it a Vaporeon?
No. No. Okay, we'll trade back. It was a Lycanroc.
No.
And specifically
just
the
rubbing
dusk,
salt on the wound.
the dusk form Lycanroc too. I'm confused. What do you mean by... So I think it's because of the dex is kind of separate in this region. It's weird. I don't like how it's like, oh, it registered in a Pokédex, and it's like, but I already went through all this. La, da, 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 da.
Well, it doesn't do it for Pokemon you've already caught in Paldea. but
Really?
with the exception of Basculin and Wooper,
Mm-hmm.
because they're different forms of those two Pokemon,
Okay.
which doesn't line up with how they've done Pokemon games in the past, but
Yeah. Well,
you know, whatever.
they changed a bunch of stuff. Okay, Gray, time to help you.
Okay, I just need to restart my game
Okay.
because I had a sandwich.
I'll use the. Oh my god, the sandwich
Not like
sounds
that
so good
sandwich
right
was
now.
sandwich wasn't paying out anyway.
I just want a regular sandwich, something nummy.
I mean, I don't think you'd want the sandwich I'm making.
You know what? I'm hungry enough. I'd be willing to try it.
Are you sure about that?
Are you
A
sure
potato
about that?
salad, rice and noodle sandwich
Yes.
with a red onion?
Yes. Actually, it
Disgusting.
doesn't sound that horrible.
It sounds like entirely starch.
It, yeah, that's true. It is starchy, but I'd give it a shot.
I feel like the rice is the worst part.
Rice, I think it'd be a texture thing with the rice. Rice doesn't really have too much of a flavor,
But
so
it's like it doesn't really go on a sandwich.
yeah, that's true. Like, I want to try like one of those rice donuts though. Or what do they specifically call it?
Okay, I'm ready.
You are? Okay. I'm trying to click on it with my mouse, like, why isn't it working? This is what happens when you have so many screens and stuff up. Okay, let's see, what do I need? I'll send you Graveler. Oh, he's so adorable. Tension.
Are you sure about that?
There we go, I got it working again. So you know how I'm looking at migrating everything from Streamlabs to OBS, right?
Yes.
And I am super excited because like I've been having nothing but brainstorming ideas to add new stuff to the streams. Ooh. I'm going to keep this guy.
No.
Oh, that looks pretty cool. He looks like an old dead tree with leaves on
The
him.
shiny is great on it.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I'm going to have to hunt one now.
I just hate that it's a trait evolution.
Do you want me to teach it Shadow Claw?
It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Keep your moves.
He's probably gonna stay in my Pokemon home anyway.
He's just going to be abandoned and forlorn. I got a golem.
This is actually my second shiny Trevenant, but my other one is still in my copy of Moon.
Yeah. So do I remember Raging Bolt? Yes. What about him? They did a design change. He looks decent now, right? Bye-bye. It was nice owning you for 30 seconds. You thought it looked familiar and you found out what? It looks like a giraffe. Looks like Farigiraf or whatever. My partner quit trading. Okay, now we must continue to Ogre Bond. Ooh, I got a reward. Okay, so what made you put two and two together for what it looked like? DB. Aha, here we are. Is it here? Yeah, it is.
You can go inside Little Ogre Pond's cave too. It's not much to look at, but kind of makes you feel worse for the Pokemon,
Time to kick
considering
some
that
ass.
it was stuck in that little hole, however long.
Oh, it's attacking him.
Or
It.
it is actually 100% female.
So we can breed it with the Ditto.
No.
Did I make them pee their pants and catch them in a Master Ball, like right away?
Too bad they don't let you catch it.
Yeah, I know, but wouldn't that be a cool situation? Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh! For like robot animals. Yes, now I know exactly what you're talking about. That's probably where they stole it from. I really like the design on Melotech. Just seeing its scales. I think that looks pretty cool. I will,
There's a lot of Pokemon that got quite the glow up in Scarlet and Violet.
yeah, I do. So that this
As much
is
shit as we give Scarlet and Violet for like running at like 10 FPS 90% of the time.
right. Oh,
They
hello,
did some good
Christian.
things.
How goes it? Sorry to cut you off, Gray. I think Longneck is from Land Before Time. Minky Dory is literally just the principal guy from South Park.
I don't think he's the principal. I think he's just the like homeroom
Ooh,
teacher. Right?
I did not. I mean, granted, my guys don't have that good of a stats, but
Monkey Dory surprisingly hits pretty hard.
then I feel like Zoroark isn't going to be a good matchup. I'll throw Tickles in there.
I mean, he's psychic poison.
Okay, I see.
So Zoroark might not be bad.
Might not be bad, but
Tickles is not very good. Tickles hits hard. They can't really tank hits that well.
What? Oh, he's no longer confused. That was complete bullshit. I know everybody else seen that, but okay. The dude with the large okay, Shadow Claw,
Isn't that like everyone in South Park?
right?
Everyone
What
has a
the
giant head.
shit is going on? Apparently he likes to see me suffer. I know, I'm getting my ass kicked in this fight. I should have actually taken time to heal up my guys. That is not going to be good. There we go. Use bananas against a monkey. Each one, I know they each have a poison type. Pheasantipity, obviously poison flying. Didn't I kick both of your asses? How are you going to help me? It's your fault they came back. Oh, here comes the apology. Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. I fully agree. You know, what's done is done, and no matter how you look at it, you still made a mistake and really screwed shit up. So sorry's not going to fix everything. Should I apologize? Do I have anything to apologize for?
I mean, you did lie to him.
I mean, only because his sister told me to. Don't get emotional on me. Don't choke back those tears. We've got work to do. I know it's actually the first, I believe, to have its type combo. Really?
You talking about Monkey Dory?
I think we're talking about Pheasantipity. Or are we talking
about fairy poison?
Oh,
There's a fairy poison type.
Yeah,
Galarian Wheezing.
Mm-hmm. Which we can't get in this game for some reason.
Well, you can transfer it to it.
Yeah. This is for you, dear ogre.
I actually caught a shiny coughing in this game, and then I transferred it over to Sword and Shield, evolved it there into Galarian Wheezing.
That has to look neat.
I mean, it's like brown.
Just said for him to apologize, and now you're saying apologizing won't do anything. It's true, though. I want him to grovel at my feet. Not only do I have 3 consecutive wins against him, but he also made me do work that's necessary being in this area. Oh, are you sad because you screwed up and you lost to me multiple times, and you just don't make
just
the
cucking him out of his dreams.
They didn't take the mask, they were given the mask. Oh my god, that threw me off so much. I love it, but I didn't know I had that. Kristen, I had nothing but confusion when you threw that on there. I didn't know it would be redeemed with no confirmation. Oh my god. Well, now it's there. Oh my god, that was neat. I like that. And the best thing is, like, I have YouTube open too, and it's a little delayed, so I can probably see it on there too. I gotta look at my surprise face real quick. Oh, it's not even showing. The audacity. Huh, that's disappointing. And that's something I didn't know. I didn't know what none of the alerts on Twitch don't actually show up on the YouTube. Which kind of makes sense. That's like McDonald's having a TV play. Oh, never mind, it showed up. Yeah, because, so here's the thing. I am not an Twitch affiliate yet, so therefore I cannot charge bits for having certain things, you know, appear on chat by the viewers, and therefore I'm limited to stuff that I can have on there. But I found some free stuff that I can have on there for the viewers to play around with. Unfortunately for DB, it doesn't work on YouTube. It only works with Twitch. But I'm hoping to find something when I make the switch to the integration to OBS Studios, that there will be something that'll line up with that.
I feel like saying OBS Studios is a little redundant.
What's that?
Because isn't it just Open Broadcast
It is.
Studio?
It is Open Broadcast.
So you're
Studio.
saying Open Broadcast Studio.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like making a transfer from Streamlabs OBS to OBS.
No, I'm saying the way you said it was a bit
Oh,
silly. It's like saying GM Motors
just like a hot
or
water
Chai
heater.
Tea.
Hot water heater is one that always grinds my gears.
Actually, that works fine.
No, you don't. Why are you reheating hot water like that? And you're going to say, well, you need to make the water hotter. No.
It works a little bit better than
So
GM Motors.
So to
General Motors.
General Motors.
Or DC Comics.
Or I'm going to get a General Motor at GM store. Does watching on either platform benefit you more? No, not necessarily. What I would like to do is only have one platform to stream on, but that means I have less of an audience to reach out to. YouTube probably is the more resourceful than Twitch, but it's like a horse apiece. Both of them have their good gimmicks and their bad gimmicks, so it's almost
Now
either
Twitch
or.
keeps going down the insanity ride
Yeah,
that it has been.
Twitch has been having some bad rep for things that they've been pulling. If I have to go through that list of it, I don't have enough time in the stream. Okay, well, as the day liquor goes broke. Right? Yeah, liquor always throws out the knock on the door, so just imagine being charged 300 bits to do a door knock. Right now I'm streaming on multiple platforms so I can bring in viewers. My overall goal is to actually bring people to Discord. That's my whole goal. I know Discord is kind of deadish right now, but I want to build the original community on Discord, and then once I get a good enough community there, that's where I'm going to start determining if I'm going to stream more on YouTube, on Twitch. Who knows, I might even go the route of trying out Facebook or Kick too. I did try Kick. It was still in beta, didn't really like it, so I pulled out of that before I got too invested in it. Does Discord have monetization? Yes and no. So Discord is pretty much like a community pub. So you can kind of control where to direct the community members in Discord to where you want them to go. Like, if I had a bunch of people on Discord, you know, it almost wouldn't matter which platform I stream on, because I'm more likely to pull the people from Discord onto that platform. Does that kind of make sense? And yeah, I've heard of that too, that Twitch is kind of getting to that route where they don't want to do multi-platform streaming. I think people that are, what's the next step up from affiliate, Gray?
I don't know. Partner?
Partner. Yeah, I believe if you're a partner with Twitch, it is heavily frowned upon, or you're not allowed to multi-stream. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for letting me know. I know DB would appreciate a lot more, so he's not so alone over there. But yeah, no, yeah, thanks for letting me know, because I do eventually want to kind of switch to one. The thing I don't like the most is that Twitch will not integrate well with YouTube. Perfect example is the chat. I have to have the chat box displayed so you can see what DB's typing and DB can see what you're typing. So that's kind of a headache right there. And you've seen where I've ran into issues with that too, all the time. These are the barren wasteland. Call a live chat. But yeah, that's pretty much the struggles. I do have to invest a little more time into YouTube to see what kind of programs that they offer for viewer integration, or God, I can't think of the word right now, but for viewers to be able to do more with chat. I haven't played around with it too much, but once I make the move to OBS, that's going to be kind of a stronger focus on YouTube. I'll still maintain my focus on Twitch, but I'd probably be starting to lean a little more towards YouTube when I get that all set up. It's time to kick down the door here. Hey, you son of a bitches! You pissed off Ogre Pond.
I heard that Ogre Pond already got banned from competitive.
Yeah.
It's too good.
I think people were doing like with its fire mask.
Yeah.
And it was really destroying. Like, I watched a match.
I mean, it gets. So I think it's like ability when it's terastallized, because it gets a different ability while it's terastallized.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of works like how Zacian's Intrepid Sword did.
Okay.
So it gets a +1 to a specific stat, depending on the mask it's wearing.
Okay.
And I think the fire type is plus attack. Because I think the grass is plus speed, rock is plus defense, and the water is plus special defense.
And yes, that is the word I was looking for. DV was interaction. The word wouldn't come out of my mouth. Fun fact, overload player. Shit. I'm kind of confused where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to talk to the nurse? Oh no, I do need a rest. I need a rest.
Monkey Dory just sort of shat on all your Pokemon.
Yeah, I need to probably start doing some. We're going to work on her stats.
Yeah, especially since the upcoming fights with them are a little tougher than the initial fight that you just experienced.
Yeah, so it's like, and I haven't played around with their natures or anything, so I could have a junk team right now for all I know.
Do you want kind of a funny spoiler?
What's a funny spoiler?
It's not really like much of a spoiler because I guess if you're not going to use the Pokemon, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Monkey Dory can do absolutely nothing to a Bisharp or Kingambit because he only knows poison and
yeah.
psychic moves.
Yeah, and Bisharp is steel and dark. Holy crap.
He
Yeah, that's
absolutely
crazy.
can do nothing.
He just sits there and twiddles his fingers pretty much. I gotta go. I'm going to go to the mainland. That's what we're going to call this area. And we're going to start getting some supplies to properly build up the team. I know I've had that issue too in chats too. I'm trying to type something and it's like either my fat fingers hit send or it just automatically does it. Home sweet home. Actually, what should we start on? Should we start on our EVs or IVs?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, maybe we should start on our personality traits. We'll start with Chuck. So right now,
So my Lotic's optimal build, if I remember correctly, was Bold Nature,
okay.
max HP, max defense,
Mm-hmm.
teach it Scald, and recover. And that's basically all you need.
Okay, so max HP and defense. What about its ability? Marvel skill is still good.
Marvel skill's usually the best.
Okay.
But competitive has its benefits too.
Okay.
Competitive is actually pretty nasty when you come across a Pokemon that has Intimidate, because then your special attack just goes +2.
Yeah, that's fun fact, Ogreppon's water mask is called the Wellspring Mask. In Black and White, there is a cave called Wellspring Cave. But there's more. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh, here's DB making the lineup with how...
It's going to become, instead of Half-Life 3 confirmed, it's Black and White 3 confirmed.
They'll come out with like a mid-series Pokemon Gray. That does not have a good sound to it whatsoever.
Well, they did actually trademark the title Pokemon Gray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you said modest mint, right? Or mild? Modest. Modest.
I said bold. I said neither of them.
Why am I... Okay. Bold makes a lot more sense.
Because it's plus defense minus attack.
Okay, now next.
Because
Or-
Milotic is best as a really tanky.
Yeah, and that's
Monstrosity.
what I really need as a tanky Pokemon too. Ape, oh my god, his Terra type's flying. Yeet. Right now he is.
Honestly, if you can
Naive.
get him Terra normal,
That would
like double hit's gonna do insane damage with
Oh yeah,
Technician.
definitely. And right now so speed up, special defense down.
He's a physical attacker.
So should
And
I
he's
do?
speedy. You can do Adamant or Jolly.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Bum, bum, bum.
Honestly, Adamant's probably better since this is just a playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like competitive.
Yeah, I think do I not have? Oh, there we go.
Honestly, you might be better off just catching a new one, so you don't have to waste the Terra shards to get them Terra normal.
I think I have more than enough Terra normal shards for him, so it should be fine. Okay, Prince, a new fresh Prince. He is.
You can make him impish and go like full body press.
Okay, so he is impish, so we can just leave him as is.
Yeah. Just teach him body press then.
Do I even have body press? Did we already determine that I don't have this?
I think you do have it.
Body press. There we go. And then just focus on his defense and that. I
HP
think,
in defense, yeah.
should I get rid of Dragon Claw and just keep Outrage?
I would keep Dragon Claw and maybe actually just go like max defense and max attack.
Okay,
Just for shits and giggles.
max defense and max attack. We can do that. You don't want to mess it up with the recoil.
Legends Curon would be dope though, yeah.
Right. Okay, so we'll actually get rid of Dragon Dance. What does normal?
Dragon Dance is probably useful to keep. You can drop Noble Roar.
Okay. Okay, now next is bananas. Eat bananas. Eat bananas. He's got a modest.
I think we already trained. You already trained.
Yeah, we don't have to touch him. He's perfect. That's the way he is.
Because you already gave him the Adamant Mint and did his EVs.
Now Zoro. I'm just going to name it Zoro. Since I struggle with the name so much. He's so naughty. He's a naughty boy.
So modest is probably solid.
Yeah, I was just
Modest or timid.
modest and timid. Modest and timid.
You give him Hyper Beam though.
Really?
Like Terra type Hyper Beam. Terra normal Hyper Beam.
Terra normal. You mean Terra Blast or Terra?
No. Terra Hyper Beam, but give him the normal Terra type. If he
Oh.
doesn't already have it.
Oh, really? I can probably do that.
Can you imagine double stab Hyper Beam?
God, just Hyper Beam did 240 damage. Having a Pokemon smell him in, blah, 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 makes its special attack grow stronger. However, its attack may suffer. Isn't it more of a physical attacker?
It's a special attack.
Okay. So maybe we'll stick with that then. We'll do that. Okay, and last but not least, I died inside. The reason you know why I named it that. It is currently a relaxed nature. He's so chill. His defense is up and his speed is down.
He's a special attacker.
I didn't realize his speed was so horrible.
Yeah, it's a pretty slow Pokemon.
I thought there was a general consensus, can't even talk, about electric Pokemon being more speedier than most. Like,
Not this one.
I thought they were always the speedy element. They could do a B&W 3. Okay. So you're talking about doing a Black and White 3, like it's continuing story off of Black and White 2. Is that what you're kind of getting at? And I'm sorry, Gray, what did we decide on this one? again?
You can do modest
Modest.
or quiet,
Okay, I'll be quiet.
because he's not going to be using his speed anyway.
Yeah, he's. I feel like he's got to survive that first hit. Modest or quiet. Let's see what the quiet man says.
I mean, quiet is special attack speed down.
I feel like, isn't it going to be kind of a bad penalty to make him even slower than what he is?
I mean, it. So quiet would be really good for a trick room team,
Okay.
but you don't exactly have that.
Mm-mm. He can't learn Trick Room, right? I assume he can't.
I don't think so, but I'm not positive.
Well, I have. You know what? I'm going to do quiet because I feel like he's going to be too slow as it is, so he has to have that beefy defense or that defense.
That doesn't really change anything. Like
just-
modest, it just lowers his speed now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not going to increase his defense.
Well, I'm talking about if I use the quiet mint, that lowers his defense, doesn't it?
No. You mean a modest mint?
Wait.
It does not lower defense.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I thought.
Modest is special attack up, attack down.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't lower defense at all.
I was looking at a different one. Now
That's
I'm
mild.
like, yeah. Now I'm.
Mild is special attack up, defense down.
Okay, I think I'm. Oh no 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 no! We do not want to use it on him. Okay, I think I used the wrong mint on him. That's where I screwed up. You want me to send you silly pics of my gecko climbing? Yes, because the only pics that you have been sharing is him being tucked away in the her being tucked away in the blanket. We need more of tree climbing. Nice. Okay, do I have enough? Do you think I have enough money for supplies?
I mean,
You'll
definitely be low by the end of it. If you're gonna do like 5
will.
Pokemon.
Just a minute. I have to like shrink this down so I can see how many I have of each item. I need iron. Okay, we'll do 51 iron. I feel like I'm a person making like a wealthy purchase on property. Like, I would like to pay cash for this.
Let me just go to the bank and withdraw my $100,000.
I know,
in
but-
cash.
And I mean, us as we're used to working at a community bank, we found out that that actually really isn't unrealistic at all.
Unfortunately, sometimes people do,
Right.
and they don't consider how much pain and suffering that
It
we have to
was-
do. Sit there counting out $100,000 in $100 bills.
It's it hurts. It hurts your soul. It hurts your mind. It hurts everything. I think that's everything. It hurts well is an inconvenient spot. So this whole time, I thought you knew that it was a female gecko. That's why I made sure to correct myself.
It's not really super easy to figure out the sex of a lizard.
And most, or actually, I take that back. I was going to say something, but I think it was going to come out stupid. So I decided to shut up. But anyway, I'm just going to say it. But I thought a lot of lizards, you know, have the ability to change sexes if need be.
There might be like a handful, but there's not a lot of them.
Okay, that's what I thought. I know there's that one frog that Jurassic Park messed with.
There's frogs, and there's a handful of fish that do it as well.
So, okay, this is one thing that always bothered me since I've seen Jurassic Park, like the very first one, the old school one, is they took this frog, the certain species of frog, and they used its DNA to help create the dinosaurs. But what they failed to realize is this frog has the ability to change its sex. So for breeding, or wait, no, was that the case? I don't think that was the case. I think they could just reproduce on their own, right? I don't know. You probably didn't watch Jurassic Park that much. But you think as scientists who are trying to do a same-sex controlled environment so population wouldn't be an issue for dinosaurs, they would know this crap.
You would think.
I mean, the scientists that are splicing DNA and altering the DNA strand and anyways, that's a whole topic I could get on rants for hours. It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, it's like those people that keep mourning geckos as pets. As long as you have two of them, doesn't matter whether they're male or female, because they're all female regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter, because you will have more than two in a very short period of time.
Interesting. Like these, what's that process called when creatures naturally split apart? Is that mitosis? No.
That's not how it works for that.
But no, but you know what I'm talking. I'm just jokingly saying that.
Technically, those lizards reproduce asexually, and but the only reason you need two of them is because they essentially have lesbian sex.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. So, Gray, you said that there was a specific way that I gotta do the stats. Like I gotta do the HP at 25.
I mean, I'm just throwing out what I normally do.
Okay, so you do all but one stat and then you fill it with feathers? Is that right?
Yeah, usually, well, I mean, you've been using the Pokemon, so they already have some EVs allotted.
Okay, so I could just throw them in there. Then.
I mean, you could throw some berries at it to reduce those stats that you don't want.
So, and then you said increase its special attack, right? For Mellow
My low tick, I said HP and defense.
Oh, God, you did say that. Now I remember. Okay, now we gotta go to Tickles. So Tickles, we are going to do attack and I would say speed. Does that sound right? I have no recollection of what you told me before.
I mean, for Ambipom?
Yeah.
You can just go like speed and attack.
Okay. And then I think Okay, next up is the Fresh Prince. And he
probably go
attack and defense.
That's what I said, but I mean, more realistically, you can just do HP and defense again.
Okay.
You can have two defensively bulky Pokemon, but
I'd prefer that.
because Komo's highest stat is his defense, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
In fact, he might. Let me double check what his stats.
Did we already
Look
max out Infirmates?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we did because it said it couldn't do that. Zoroark, you said special attack. Sorry,
Yeah, speed and special attack.
I don't mean to ignore chat. I'm so sorry, everyone. By the way, the most recent pic I had sent of her was on a rock and her baking under the heat lamp. I'm sorry.
And basking.
Basking. Baking. Hey, Mom, do you smell something? I think it's burning. Smells kind of good, though. And DB even said barking, not bad. So, oh my God, we're not having
Well,
a
you
good
corrected
night.
it.
I just said it like all Free Willy. Silly lizard wizard pictures. Oh, you called it lizard wizard. I will take a look at it after stream for sure. I know a lot of times I don't respond. I try to at least respond to every post to show that I seen it and I acknowledged it. But I always look. I don't just ignore anything on there. So if you do post something and I don't say anything, don't think I'm ignoring it. I viewed it and just couldn't think of anything to say probably at the moment. So Zoroark, I increased its special attack, and what did we decide for the other stat?
Speed's usually a good option.
Speed, I think I'm out of oh no, I have enough. Oh, 16. And then our bug right here, special attack and let's take a look. So special attack and probably defense or HP. I think HP probably would be better. I don't know, that's a hard one.
I mean, for Vikavolt?
Yeah.
You can just go HP special attack.
That's what I was thinking. And then we are going to make our way all the way to get its IVs increased. I had to think there for a moment. You said HP. Oh, we're out of H. We're out of hips. We got to buy more hips. They won't let me in the store anymore. I overpurchased. We're out of stock. You can't come in. I don't think any store would do that. Ever. Oh, I'm going to have to grind for money again. When we play Baldur's Gate tomorrow night, I will have to have Pokemon running.
I love how it's when and not if.
Yeah. Great, you have nothing to do.
I mean, I hate that you're right, but
I mean, okay, if we play I'm just messing with you. Okay, now I gotta remember where we go to for the hyper trainer. In the snowy mountains of Antarctica. I want to say... Nah. There we go. That's where we go. That's where the rapper gym leader is, right? This way out of those situations is to search for a gift related to the thing sent. Lizard pictures, random lizard gift, Halloween decor, Halloween gift, divorce note, random office gift. What? I like how in this area the guys buy Obama snow.
Obama snow.
Obama snow. But then they have to put two of them in here, so you get super confused. I want to say it's behind the Pokemon Center, if I remember correctly. There he is. Hi, would you like to hyper train your Pokemon? Yeah. Okay, Mellotick. Ooh, I have gold. There's no use to doing. So its HP and attack is already maxed. We'll do defense and special defense.
I mean, its special attack is the primary stat that you want.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I mean, it's not the primary stat, but
Wow, it's
Milotic is a special attacker, not a physical attacker. If you couldn't tell by the 135 special attack versus the 116 attack.
You know what? I'm just going to make it easy and I'm going to do this. I don't know what to select. I gotta move my chair.
Speed's fine because Milotic isn't slow enough to be a trick room user.
Right. Obama stuff. The office has so many random shit you can find something to match the context of any situation. That is true. Yes. Okay, next is
It's the one gif that it's like some dude. I don't know if it's from The Office or from another sitcom. Where these like, it's hentai. It's called hentai, and it's art.
I'm pretty sure that's The Office. It has to be.
It's like this old black guy too.
Oh, him. You know what's horrible is I can see my best friend saying that too. Okay, wait, who am I? Prince. Prince is... I'm just going to make it easy for Prince. I'm just going to use gold bottle cap. Might as well have it straight across the board.
So Como is really weird because like he's got his highest status defense, but his signature move is a special attack. His attack is higher than a special attack.
Either someone didn't think everything through all the way, or
his signature move decreases attack or defense and special defense like close combat does. Which makes sense because the move is literally him like throwing his scales at you.
Which still could be considered a physical attack because he's using parts of his body.
Well, I think the more explanation is he's clanging his scales together. His move is literally called like clanging scales.
Oh.
And they fall off afterwards.
I feel like I'm wasting my gold bottle caps, but at the same time I kind of don't care because I think we'll do enough raids where we can earn more. Though that Mewtwo raid really paid out really well. I was so happy with that.
Okay. Only it was something that was easy to farm, like Cinderace. You don't know how
Yeah.
many Cinderace ones I did.
Oh my
after
god,
we did the one.
Cinderace was super easy. I think we
I was still like using up all those proteins from back then.
like I feel like when we did the Cinderace raid, I think we failed like what, once or twice, and that was it.
I think it was, yeah, like maybe once. I
Okay.
don't remember. It was a long time ago already.
It was. I know there was one where you're like, that's not going to work. We can't do this. And then somehow we pulled through. We did good. I'm a person that doesn't like to give up on something easily. There are some things that I give up on, mind you. But oh, this is not where I want to be at all. Which area does the normal gym leader reside at?
That's Medali.
Medali. Okay. Because that's where the Terrace. I'm still mad because I missed out on a previous 7-star raid.
The only one I missed out on so far was Rillaboom, which is a little annoying because I did want to catch a Grookey and a Luxury Ball for the shiny decks, but like Rillaboom is just like one of the most boring starters for me.
Yeah, he wasn't really too enthusiastic.
I mean, he's really good competitively, but
He
I just don't like him.
they just took a ape
He's
and
just a
put
gorilla.
vines on him. Yeah.
He's just a gorilla.
Okay, I have to look. Someone had a college yearbook quote, and it said office season blank, episode blank, minute blank, and if you went to the time they put it, said I should have burned this place down when I had the chance. Oh, I know what scene you're talking about. Because I didn't memorize the whole dang thing. There's always the DLC. So I'm pretty sure they will recircle the raids. I mean, they've done a couple of them multiple times already, but I'm pretty sure that they'll all come back around again.
I mean, it might be a while. Because now that they're doing Hisui and Decidueye, I expect Hisui and Samurott and Typhlosion to follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll probably do the Gen 4 starters also. Now that they're available.
Let's see. And Tickles. Tickles is flying. I don't know if I have enough normal. Oh, I do have enough normal. So it's time for Tickles to become normal.
I feel like he's anything but normal.
He is a very odd monkey.
With his, like, hands that look like... tail hands that look like someone took one of those medical gloves and just blew a bunch of air into it.
And then tied it to the end of his tail. He starts hitting them with his tail. It does no damage. It just bounces off of them.
It just makes a squeaky toy noise.
I argue that's more creative than a porcupine with fire on a little part of its back. Stop making fun of Cyndaquil. I like that Pokemon. I feel like it's underrated.
That squeaky toy bit made me remember this stupid clip of someone editing squeaky toy noises over Trevor Belmont punching Dracula in the Castlevania animated series.
I can imagine that being pretty funny. Okay. Do I
I'm
have...
going to just link it to you because it makes me laugh.
It'll go on to the list of everything that I haven't watched yet. I need hyper. Ooh, I got excited. I seen hyper voice. I mean, I could probably teach a hyper voice too, right? Shadow Ball, hyper voice.
Hyper Voice is probably better. Well, Shadow Ball is fine too, but Bitter Malice has its benefits of doing additional damage after the fact.
Which one? Bitter Malice?
Oh, it doesn't do that in this game. It only does that in RGS.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it lowers the attack stat, which has use still.
Okay, hyper voice. Helping hand, Giga Impact,
Hyper Beam.
Hyper Beam. There we hyper beams. And then we'll get rid of that foul play there. And then I don't have Scald.
Is that thing already Terra Normal or is it Terra Ghost?
I switched it to Terra Normal.
I wish you didn't have to use shards to change its
I agree.
Terra type. That's like it's already normal typing. Like I get it for like odd typings that Pokemon normally don't have,
Mm-hmm.
but like for like it's already base typing. Like why make you spend the money?
Exactly.
Do you know how many like shiny Scythers I had to hunt before I got a Terra Bug one? Because they were all Terra flying.
They are crazy with that. Oh, change map. There we go. Now, there's a Litwick over. I need it in my life.
We're never gonna get done with the story. If you
No,
keep
you're
shining
not.
them.
I am so distracted. I mean, what I'm doing is kind of pertaining to the story. I'm preparing for the big fight against Monkey Dippity,
Monkey
Barracipity,
Dory.
and Pheasant Doki. I purposely said them wrong. I purposely said them wrong. I have literally the list of names right next to me on my other screen.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I know. I know. Okay, where do I go, Dare? I gotta go behind because they're in this house, right? Over here.
No, they're at the entrance to the town.
Oh, why would they do that?
Because you're supposed to like lead Ogre Pond there.
Oh, so I gotta go back to and get Ogre Pond.
Not that entrance, the entrance on the east side of town.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're just hanging out there. Because they want you to talk to the villagers to figure out where the other
Masked
Pokemon
one.
are.
Okay, so I'm coming. Da-di-da-di-da. Or did I go to the
Actually,
wrong?
I would double check the quest marker.
Oh, I gotta have. Okay. I think I'm okay now. I still have this huge tickle in my throat.
Okay, you're good actually. You just need to look around town and talk to villagers that have, you know, like when they have text above their head that says that they actually have something important to say.
Oh. I think I have to
You're
get
just-
off of
You don't have to get off of Miraidon.
Oh, okay. This might be a little easier for me though. Oh, I was about to freak out like, what?
Oh, that's the wife.
Oh, hey.
She has her own quest line, so she has nothing to do with what
Oh
you're actually looking for right now.
no! I don't care. Like, can I get on my exiled from the Pokemon community for having opinions? Like, I'm pretty sure I have some of the worst opinions of the series. Are you really exiled from the Pokemon community? Is this something I should be worried about, DB? You're quad weak to water type. No! I'm busy. Gray, that is 100% you character. Like,
She's great.
if you weren't already after Shadowheart.
Who's Shadowheart?
Who are we talking about? Who am I? Oh, that kid doesn't know he's missing one eye.
Different game. Different.
There we go.
Thirst over.
Oh, this is a different quest. Do the people's like words light up above their head in orange? Ah, there we go. We found one.
Yeah, they're also saying the names of the Pokemon you're looking for. That might help.
Wandering around the barrens. Oh. We have a clue. Was that the only clue we had? Oh, we got a visitor. What? What do you want? You're not getting more food. You're not getting more food. Come here. You know the rules. Ah. The mascot says hello today. Well, not actually, but I do get trashed a lot. God, I don't want to punch the NPC in the face until those two. Oh, okay, let's see if I can maneuver, or is this going to be a catastrophe? No. Oh, can I not get up there with my regular feet? There we go. I like how the green screen makes my cat's head disappear. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, it's time. You gotta go back down. You gotta go back down, okay? Meow. Now I'm wearing my cat. I apologize. Let's see. I can't. Why can't I? There we go.
No, you can ride on your
It was
sandwich powered lizard.
it wasn't letting me do it at first. It's like, you can't ride him here, and I'm like, yes I can. Okay. Monkey Dory. Okay, so there's gotta be one more person around. There is a popular opinion. I seem to think the complete opposite. I generally do the same thing, but I'm always outnumbered when I have a different opinion, so I just end up kind of keeping my mouth shut about it. As you see what happens on chat all the time. Okay, do I have to go inside any buildings? They should all be out here. Well, that's a garbage can. I thought that was someone. Aha, we're just so lovey-dovey. Yeah, I talked to that person already. I don't think she has anything to say. Aha! Okay. Most people say Ogre Pond. I think with the whole the future paradox versions in that, future and past paradox, I am one person that can admit to this too. I think it's just a change. Like you fell in love with these old characters and then they get altered, and it's kind of a change that people don't like. Some people don't like.
And the thing about Pokemon fans is their opinion changes over time.
And I am exactly one of those people, because at first I was against Walking Wake. I thought it was a ridiculous looking Pokemon, but then I ended up using it and I ended up liking it more. So my opinion generally did start changing after some time. Some Jet5 are but they are some that are really cool. I do have to say some of them are meh, and I feel like they're desperately trying to pull ideas out of the basket that aren't really there.
See, that's the thing. Nobody liked or people didn't like Black and White initially.
Mm-hmm.
But then now people look back at it as one of the best games.
Yeah, because it brought, and I think that's one thing that happened to me too. Like I was not 100% for the change, so it was almost like culture shock when you play when I play Black and White, and I'm like, I don't recognize anyone at all. I don't like Haunter. Was Haunter or Ghastly Haunter and Gengar in it?
You mean Black and White?
Yeah.
Not until the post game.
I'm not going.
That's the whole thing with Black and White. Is there were no old Pokemon until the post game.
It was 100% no. Oh my god, this kid, his emotions are all over the place. Look, he apologized again. What did I say about saying sorry? It doesn't solve the issue at hand. He's so happy. Okay. We have enough time to go after one, I believe. Should we save pheasants? We'll go against Monkey Dory. Seeing that we re-ramped up our team, it's time to have a rematch and see how well we do.
See, I kind of like Garbodor and Vanilla because they're just stupid, but I love them. Because, like, I mean, he's an ice cream cone.
That
And
is
Garbodor is just a pile of trash. But he's actually like a decently solid Pokemon.
And those are two Pokemon I have avoided using, but I do want to give them a try. I feel like they'd be fun to play.
I mean, yeah, Muck is just a pile of slime.
But he was like the garbage disposal Pokemon? Or he is garbage. Like he... Whoa. Oh, I thought I seen...
Garbodor, Trubbish and Garbodor are literally just trash bag. That is literally what they are.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I found Ogrepon. I'm going to catch it. Ooh, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, isn't the lore with Vanillux that it's like... It's existed before ice cream existed, and that's why ice cream cones look the way they do?
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
So that means they ate the Pokemon in the past and they're like, oh, this is delicious. Well,
No, they just made ice cream as a treat, and they're like, you know, this thing kind of looks like it. So then they just started making cones in the shape of Vanillux.
Interesting. Come on. Pet, I'm so sick of small Pokemon. They should have something where like the light is shining above them and you know that there's something there. Ooh, definitely more tank here. Oh my god, that's funny. That would be hilarious. I knew what was happening as soon as I seen it, so I jokingly said it. But at the same time, I feel like I could be equally confused by it too.
See, if you have the dex completed and you see a question mark outbreak, it is the artisan form of Poltergeist.
Oh.
Unless you've already caught an artisan form.
I can't see
Just
if
by
this...
chance.
I don't think that's a shiny one. And every time I see these, I'm really hoping for Scold to be one of them, so I don't have to.
I think Scald only shows up in the DLC. Or you are in the DLC right now.
No.
So.
Oh, he got bigger. I better throw down a save there, eh?
He's a big monkey.
We're going to go after the big giant monkey balloon here, don't you know? It's rematch time. As a gun. Okay, so... Us? Is she going to help battle it? she's going to screw this up for me, isn't she?
She's actually surprisingly helpful.
Oh, will I have a chance to capture it even if we almost... Oh, I
No.
see what's going on.
You can't catch them until after the story.
Da-da-da-na-na-na.
If the name doesn't tell you, this is basically just like the Titan fights with Arvin.
Do I have a... Oh. Do I have a question of the day? I do. I was going to say, the question of the day is, which out of all the Pokemon that have been released, or good, new and old, which one do you think is not getting the love that it deserves? Oh, I got...
You mean all the ones in the DLC?
I'm talking about period, like all Pokemon in existence.
I think I really like Lilligant and Hisuian Lilligant.
Okay.
But maybe that's just me. Like, regular Lilligant isn't a very good Pokemon, but I still love it.
Fair enough.
Hisuian Lilligant's very good. And I feel like it doesn't get enough attention for how good it is.
That's interesting. I would have to agree with that. 100%.
Hisuian Lilligant can hit like a truck because it gets hustled.
Ooh. I have not came to the decision myself, to be honest. I want to like throw out like the classic Pokemon that I love. Like I was going to say Beedrill because I feel like Beedrill, even though it's not the best stat Pokemon, I think it's better of the bug types that are out there, and I would like to kind of see some stat changes and see it incorporated more. But I don't know.
Maybe they just bring Mega Beedrill back.
That's what I would want the most, is Mega Beedrill to make a return.
Because there are good bug types. Beedrill is unfortunately not one of them.
Yeah. Like I said,
It's a good design.
He's a good design, which I do love the design. Just some stat changes, and I think it'd be a really good Pokemon. So that I'm looking for the love for stat changes and publicity too, and for it to be involved in more games, because I haven't seen Beedrill since not 7, since X and Y, right?
Beedrill. Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
It was definitely in that.
But that's like just still kind of Gen 1-ish area again.
I mean, it's a Gen 1 or Gen 7 game, officially.
I like Phoebe's joke. Oh, most definitely Charizard. Yeah, Charizard I feel like is a little too over, God, I can't talk anymore today. Advertised.
At this point, he's just a secondary mascot.
Yes.
It's not like Pikachu's any good. He's the mascot.
Yeah, Pikachu's kind of rare. I'm going to... give Zorard a try. We'll see how it works out.
I don't think it's gonna work very well.
No, I don't think so either.
He does hit very hard.
I'm hoping he was readying up a site. Oh, I was about to be like, what the hell? So I lucked out with Shadow Ball. We're going to go Hyper Beam. We're going to test this sucker out. Yeah, Yeah, I understand that. That's pretty much. I'm just like that. That's why I hate Taylor Swift. I can't stand Taylor Swift. I'm sorry. People are going to hate me for it. I'm going to get stoned, but I just. No.
I don't like her music.
Yeah, that.
I don't think she's a bad person.
I honestly don't think she's a bad person too. But I don't like her music at all.
She's attractive.
Eh.
Kinda.
You throw enough makeup on anyone, or you throw enough makeup on a person, anybody can be attractive. Well, you know, there's kind of
There's limits to that.
there's limits to that, yes. But I'm just saying in general. He's kind of tough. I thought I'd do a better job, but
That thing again, that's a little more tempting.
right. Oop, oop. Crunch. I'll try Crunch. But yeah, I would have to say Charizard is overloved. And I think overhated. Kind of people like having the same opinion as you, DB. But I think a lot of people make him sound like he's a lot better than what he is.
I mean, Mega Charizard is great.
Oh yeah, Mega Charizard's awesome. But I'm talking about raw Charizard in general.
I mean, he was outclassed by the other fire flying type in Gen 1. Being Moltres. Now, mind you, Moltres is a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
He only has like 40 base more stats than Charizard does. So it's not really that much of a difference. It's just more well distributed.
Yep. I like how Ogre Pond didn't do anything to help me. Got him as
I
grass.
mean, Ogerpon is a grass type.
I don't care. Get your butt in the fight.
It's gonna die to a single sludge wave. I'm sorry.
It's like, how did you defeat them in the first place? Just get
I mean,
upset
honestly,
with it.
it's rather impressive that it did.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, unless they weren't aware of typing back then at all, and they kept on using their psychic moves or their other types against it the whole time. No, we don't. I mean, yeah, kind of. She's hitting on me again. I'm just a little boy. Like, she's like a cougar. Would you call them cougars? Someone like her, cougar. Oh,
I mean,
I dropped.
I don't know if that really applies if she's only like maybe 2 or 3 years older than your character.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
Not really.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Oh, that Litwick outbreak is right there. I love Litwick. Actually, correction, I love Chandelure, but Litwick's pretty nice. Okay, we gotta stay on track.
It's also almost 10 o'clock.
How dare you, chat, get me distracted. Yeah, we're going to do this one last fight, and then we're going to call it a night. We're going to do this one last fight, and then we're calling it a night. Ooh, this... Is this rock supposed to be like in the shape of a Pokemon's head or something? Oh, I thought I seen like a shiny or something. Oh, there's a rock. Oh, never mind. I thought it had like a head look and horns, but I was wrong. Oh, that's a trainer. Oh, one of the ogre trainers.
I
Oh,
think
wait,
you already
dude.
fought one.
I think I did too. No,
Because
I
it doesn't have a bubble above its head.
I don't remember fighting it.
Is it bad that I just called that human character Nip?
What the? Oh, he had sturdy, which I feel like shouldn't be effective when you use special attacks against it. That states the
I
loyal
mean, that would
three.
kind of defeat the purpose.
Well, never mind. I'm not going to argue. I'm done. I'm not going to argue. There it is. Okay. Okay, you giant chicken. A poison chicken, so it's almost like KFC. That's what I'm going to name it when I capture it. It's going to be KFC.
Nah, I would say that more applies to like Quick Trip.
Right.
Chicken.
Yeah, that so if
It's been sitting there for like 8 hours.
if anybody's wondering about Quick Trip, it's Wisconsin's big gas station that serves food too, and yeah, they do this hotspot thing where the food sits out there for a questionably long amounts of time, like 3-4 hours. And yeah, it's still gas station food, no matter how you look at it. Legendary resource. I'm trying to read DB's theories, which I have to say, you have some pretty solid theories all the time. So I got no arguments. My goo. Oh, I don't want to know about his goo. We're being delayed. Our haste. Mellotick has such an evil look on its face, like the red eyes and... Nope, we're not gonna get it. So now I gotta find out where it is. Nope, that's water. Obviously. Is there any like good indication of which cave it's hiding in? Oh no, it's on the outside. There we go. I was confused why a flying Pokemon would go into a cave and learn or leave its air advantage.
Despite it being looking like it's flying, it's not a flying type.
Yeah, I know. It just throws me off because you're so used to bird looking like Pokemon being flying types right off the bat. Is it also no fairy psychic?
It's very poison.
Fairy poison, my bad.
They're all poison types.
Hmm. What would be a good matchup for this?
Because they're toxic.
Oh. I think I'm going to weaken it with Mellotick, and then Infernape's going to go in there and deal the finishing blow. Only if it was literally marked on your map. You know what, DB? I don't need your sass. You're on a sass break. Listening to game theories well. What? Why? Was this a legitimate conversation?
No, but it's probably about as ridiculous as some of them get.
Like, just the way DB said it just makes me almost believe that that was a legit conversation that he came across.
I mean, that's there's a theory I hear about when Ash got his Pikachu, it was level 100 when he caught it, or when he got it. That's why I didn't listen to him for like the first episode.
And then, but then Pikachu, it would have been impossible for Pikachu to grow up and become stronger with Ash.
Yeah.
Man, I know there's too many weird theories out there. Just like how Ash was supposed to be a child forever, and now with the new Scarlet and Violet series, he's an older person.
Is
Like-
he? I haven't even seen him.
I haven't seen him either, but it's 20 years in the future, I believe. So there's an actual time skip. But if Pikachu really is a mouse type Pokemon, wouldn't Pikachu be like life expectancy and all that?
I mean, Pokemon rules don't necessarily apply to the real life animals that are based on them.
The same Pikachu that lost to a level 5 Snivy, but defeated a Gigantamax Charizard. Or it wasn't even Gigantamax at the time, but you know what I'm talking about.
I just remember like somebody posting like a clip of the show where like Ash and Pikachu go into the Pokemon Center and Nurse Joy asks like, "What were you guys battling?" And they're like, "Oh," and then Nurse Joy takes a second to like recollect herself upon hearing that, and people are commenting basically. It's like telling your local nurse that you just threw a rat at God.
That's funny. Oh, but Ash never fought Ho. He fought the sparrows.
No, I think he fought Ho in one of the movies.
Oh, in one of the movies. I haven't seen all the movies, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, this was a later gen like movie.
I just hate it how they have the movies, and then in the TV series, Ash will meet these legendaries again, and it's like the first time, like, oh my god, it's so-and-so, and
It's like the Dragon Ball movies, they're not canon.
oh yeah, I know. It kills me when they're not canon. I hate it so much. Like, I get it, but don't make a movie of the series and not make it canon. It just kills me inside.
See, we got two different Broly's now.
The way I said Snivy killed you a little. Am I saying that wrong?
It's Snivy.
Snivy, ooh. Okay, I'll put a dinger on there.
Because he's a snide Ivy.
Right? Yeah, didn't she chew out Ash because of how beat up Pikachu was? Should I? No, I'm going to keep on doing the guerrilla tactics that I'm using right now. As I tell like my nephews and people that I chat Pokemon with, you do not have to build someone that does a one-hit KO. You can slowly chip away at health and win that way too. He's a smug little piece of shit. I know. If you ever came across any of like the YouTube shorts or TikToks that they made of Ash and his one-liners, especially with Misty, they are hilarious. Ooh, I'm almost out of recovers. Maybe. I had a small, tiny hope that Meltic was going to be able to beat Pheasantipity. Not alone, but yeah. We're trying to confuse him. Hopefully it works. Oh well, it's time for the real plan to come into action. Oh, I see. If I do come across those videos that I mentioned, I will post them in Discord. Okay, swap in. So this is how it's going to work, chat. We're going Terastallize. I almost said Mega Evolve. I caught myself. And we're going to go in with a solid Fire Punch. Should pretty much take out the rest of its HP. With all 5 of his candles. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, not even close. Well, I think we still have this in the bag. Is she out of Pokemon? Ooh, I'm alone. I'm in danger. I still think the best roast is when he said something like, please, only one of us can be delusional at a time. Oh yeah, Misty said something about how, something about Ash talking about some pretty lady, and she's like, why look at her when you got a pretty lady standing right here? And something like that. It was a good burn. And then they turned Ash into a very innocent, like, obnoxious child.
Some known changes were made.
The difference was, like, he apparently forgot everything Pokemon, and every region he went to, it was almost like a reset on his memory and all his skills and everything. And then he got lucky in a championship.
Maybe he's got memory issues.
He could be. Maybe he's cursed, and the reason he's at the same age he's always been at is that he's forced to replay a different, what's that called? Where it's the same person but split into multiple metaverses. Am I saying that right? Oh, Ogre Pond. It's so adorable. I think that's it. I fulfilled my promise and we made it to the second one. So now we just have to make it to Apendifity.
You mean Okie Dokie?
Okie dokie. I'm sorry. I just, it's so hilarious how the names are with me. So I always get a good kick. I purposely say them wrong. And I'm sorry. I know it irks you just a little bit inside, Gray, but I still gotta do it. That's how I am. Reach 10, it was sort of a checkpoint life. Oh, I see. Modern Ash feels like 10-year-old, which makes sense, but still. Yep. I'd have to agree, Davey. Movie, but comes back to life so many. Yeah, he died. I mean, granted, what was that? There was 2 Pokemon movies where he actually died, quote unquote, in, and then he got revived. Both, I think, through Pikachu and Pokemon Tears somehow.
They got turned to stone in the Mewtwo movie.
Yep. And then there was another movie where he who was the legendary bird in Pokemon X and Y? I can't remember its name.
Veltal?
Yeah, it was a movie involving that Pokemon, and Ash ended up losing to it and getting killed by it or something, if I remember
I mean, that
correctly.
is essentially the Pokemon that forget what they represent life and death, the X and Y Pokemon.
Yep.
And he represents death.
Yep, and then he got hit by his death ray to protect Pikachu, I believe. So, so he dies a lot in other movies. I'm gonna have to rewatch them again. I haven't been up to date with all the Pokemon movies, but I've watched almost every other one. The Cocoon of Destruction. Well, now I'm going to have to take some time and actually watch some of these movies. Maybe it's time for a little father and son bonding time watching Pokemon movies. Even though he's only one, he doesn't understand anything yet. But I think we're going to end it right here. We have made it, what would we say, about 50% through the story now? Maybe a little more.
We're pretty close to done, actually.
Yeah, pretty close to done. So it's going to be a 2-part, and part 2 probably won't be touched until next Friday, as Monday we will be continuing the adventures of Lunk in Tears of the Kingdom, and hopefully going to Goron Village, which is my goal destination for that game. The scariest thing is to come out of the movies is Virus Groudon. God, I feel like I missed a lot of stuff for the Pokemon movies. I definitely have to go back and see it. But anyways, we're going to end it right here. Hopefully I hope everybody has a terrific weekend. Have a stupendous night. Take care of yourselves. Don't party too hard, but make sure you party enough where you fully enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow night, I probably will be on Discord with Gray. We're going to play a little more Baldur's Gate. And we're going to try doing the live streaming a little bit. I don't know how well it'll work out, but we're going to be monkeying around with stuff. So if you're around, jump in, say hi to us while we're playing. If you're not in the Discord yet, go check it out. The link is on my main page for whatever platform you're watching on. But until then, everyone, I want to thank you for watching and have a terrific weekend and have a great night. Ciao.